So if Snapshot was a fun way to end 2024, this book has been the opposite for the first book of 2025. Blood of the Old Kings by Sung-il Kim. This is a novel that was written in Korean, I believe, and translated into English by Anton Her. I have been fighting with this book for several days, and I find myself just wanting to read literally anything else. I really want to love this, and the setting and the story all sounds like things that I should love. It is an empire that has spanned the world. It has conquered everything, and they use necromancy and undead sorcerers to power their civilization. There is a many-eyed dragon that can grant wishes to people, and it lives in a volcano, and it gives its teeth out as swords. It all sounds so cool, and the setting, by and large, is pretty cool, but it is so poorly realized that I just can't get past it. And I think I'm going to have to DNF it because life is too short to read bad books. All right, take two. I'll get a little less spicy, but the point is this book should be better than it is. It should be better, but it has some of the weakest prose I've ever seen. And I don't know if it's the fault of the original author or the translator. Either way, I don't know how it made it through the publishing process and got to shelves in this state. I mean, here, you know what? Let's read a passage, shall we? Let's read a passage.
The character of Kane claims to take the cake in terms of and it's not really like
it's readable. It doesn't jump off the page as like illiterate. It's not. I'm not trying to say that. What I am saying though
is it has things like this.
The woman sitting next to him had her face turned away, as if considering the bottles of spirit behind the bar, but was clearly eavesdropping. Kane watched her from the corner of his eye as he took in the information about Gladys. He had a feeling he should avoid meeting her gaze directly. He pressed down on an impulse to run out of the tavern. He had a feeling. Don't know why, but he had a feeling. It's the worst example of telling and not showing I've read in a mainline published novel in a long time. I'm trying. I don't want to be mean, but this is not some sort of independent author that can't bounce back from a bad review. It has a 3.6, I think, on Fable. I mean, this is thing. I'm not the first person to say this book's not very good. Okay, is my point. I think I'm gonna DNF it. I hate DNFing, especially a book that I bought the first edition in a hardcover, so I thought it looked dope. It sucks. I'm giving it 2 stars, and I'm DNFing. Read better books.